Good morning. We are the Life Motivators. Today we come in here on this awesome Saturday to spend our time together, to be co-creating as we chatted this morning before we started the recording section about the powerful energy that we have within our thought processes, our minds, our waves, our thought growing crazy all day long, this, that, and the other. And what did we say this morning? We just all need to chill the F out. That's what we need to do within this world. Take today and not worried about all those other thoughts, all the other things that are coming within our life, things that, if you stop and think about it, probably weren't even yours to deal with. You're waking up wanting to deal with everybody else's stuff, making everybody else happy before you make yourself happy. And within here, we want everyone to be happy within you, to have that smile on your face, to have that happy energy within you. Because we, as entrepreneurs and as people who have tuned in to what we know is the power that we have within our source energy, the universe, the God particle, we know that it delivers everything that we desire. All we have to do is ask for it. We believe it. We take action within our life, and then we sit back and we receive the abundance that's coming to us because we've done our part and we're letting the universe align with us to bring us what we want when we get in that correct frequency. Just like a radio station. And Brother Julio and I was talking about this yesterday about radio stations and TV stations changing frequencies on the analog for the air TVs. Why are they having to change that frequency level when they've been here for so many years? There's new stuff. There's new technology that's coming in. And that is an airwave that is so popular that it can reach more people. So the new technology is going to end up receiving that frequency. And the old air TV is going to get moved off to another one, like the AM stations. Kind of like that, right? Those radio stations that don't do very well on FM, they end up with a spot on the AM. They can still have it, but it's just not going to be posted out as much. So as new technology evolves and new things happen, frequency levels change also within you. As you change within your life and you start understanding that your stress level is up here and, oh my God, I'm dealing with all this stuff. And you start realizing, oh, that really wasn't mine. Oh, get rid of that one. Oh, wait, that one wasn't mine. Oh, wait, that one wasn't mine either. Your stress level starts coming down. Your life starts getting to feeling a lot better, less anxiety, less sickness, less depression, less fear, less self-doubt. And then before you know it, it's down there below your feet and you're feeling good again because you put yourself in the correct frequency to receive what you were wanting. As we put ourselves in those correct frequencies, we do it with our thought processes and with our feeling from our heart. That love that we have within us, everything that we do, everything that I speak about, every person that I connect with to talk with them on a day-to-day basis, or whether it's someone within my life, before I speak to a conversation, I think about how I would feel about the words that I'm about to speak out. Because a lot of the times I was a knee-jerk reaction person and I would just spit out what I had to say and I didn't think about it. Didn't think about how I was going to make that person feel. Was I uplifting that person or was I putting oh man, that's just a crazy ass thought. Pretty much what I was doing. I was breaking them back down, not giving them the energy back that they had within. They had an idea. They had a creative thought. They wanted to talk to somebody about it. And then I just went down and shot it to bow. I called myself the big A. You're right. I was an asshole. I was somebody that did not inspire others at one point in my time because I was a jealous person. I didn't want to see anybody doing better than me until I realized that I wasn't in a race with anyone else. When I realized that my universe was my universe and I had to create what I wanted within it. And as Jenn was talking a while ago, our body is our temple. In this temple, I needed to start making corrections within this one first before I could do anything else out there talking with others. And as I put myself off into a space for a little while, away from humanity, away from reality, away from, crap, then I started feeling out, what did I need to work on? What demons did I need to fight? Who was in that mirror that wasn't letting me expand within my life? So once I started breaking down that person and feeling that, hey, you're not putting good feelings within my life, get out. You're not putting good energy to anything that I'm doing, get out. I want to learn more within life and you're hampering me. Get out. That's what I did with that self-doubt and that fear. That's what I did with all those negative ideas that I had within my life. I told them where to go and who was going to be in control. And it started with me learning that I need to love me. Started putting that love within here. Then I started seeing the negative people that was in my life and removing them as well. And then once I put myself into that spot for a little while, I'm not saying that everybody has to go off and just, corner yourself for a little while. But I didn't. The universe aligned me with that quietness for a little while. Because as Jenn said earlier, we have to take care of this temple. That's the health side as well. And I wasn't taking care of my health side, and I went down. So at 30-something years of age, being down complete to nothing, and it was like, oh my, something better had to come of this, because there was no other direction for me to go. And as I started receiving and understanding my frequencies weren't in the right alignment, and I started putting them back in alignment, things started coming to me bigger and better than I ever thought my life could be. The jobs that I got placed into, and I was offered, and I was able to negotiate like I never had before. And I negotiated because this is my life. This is my resume when I'm talking to a person about something that I do. So all I'm doing is talking about experiences every day, life every day in here. That's what's happening with each and every one of us. Nobody has the same life. Nobody is walking the same path. Nobody has the same energy when they get up in the morning. Nobody has the same BS that they're dealing with. I'm a single man. I have my female companion, Carol, right there, that we co-create together. All we have is 5 dogs. So everybody else, you have different things that's going on within your life. Deal with it, understand it. Where do you want it to go and grow to? Because if you're not wanting your life to grow, then it's going to stay in that same stalemate mode right there. You've checkmated yourself with your own thought processes, saying that I will never be able to be any more than what I am now. BS. You are so much more than what you are now. You are just not allowing it to happen. Yes, Jim, be clear with what you want. What direction do you want to go? The people you want to be around. Start planning and scheduling your life so much more to open up that time freedom. As we talked yesterday, Julio had his bosses over there and they were saying, how do you have this extra time to be able to do this when you're here? Because he scheduled his freaking day to align it to boom, 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 knock out crap. And then that allowed him his time. So now he's there on his dime. He got the stuff done in a timely manner. Kudos to him. Did he drag his ass for 8 hours to get it done and not get it all accomplished like most people? No. He took care of business. And each and every individual within here, that's what you see. We get up, we take action. We believe within ourselves. We believe in the things that are coming, because that is a thought process that we put to our life. You want the new house? Go after that new house. What do you have to do to align yourself with that new house? Oh, I don't have the financials. Then go get another job. Go do some more education to get yourself leveled up in that career path that you are in, or to start a business that you want. If you want it, you desire it, go get it. I love it. I live in the country over here, and I have a bunch of backwoods guys that they hunt. That's all they do. They come this time of season, that's all they want to do is go hunt, play in the woods, have their deer stands out, put out the feeders, and go marking and walking. Oh, there's tracks. Okay, I can't eat those tracks. Where's the deer? That's what I want. Oh, there's horns. They shed it. Oh, cool. I can't eat the horns. Where's the deer? But yet when they want that new four-wheeler that costs $10,000, I bet you they'll work that extra overtime, don't they? They want that new shotgun or that new rifle. They go work that extra job over here for this guy needs his tree cut up. Oh, I'll go cut it up for you. I got a chainsaw. Huh? Doesn't matter. If you want it, you're going to hustle for it. If you want it, you're going to make it happen. Us within here as entrepreneurs, these faces that you see, we're making things happen because we're taking action and we believe within ourselves. And we have people that we're surrounding ourselves with as a mastermind within here in the morning to uplift and inspire each other to keep going for where you're wanting to go, to do what you want to do, to be around who you want to be with. Because if you don't like the people that you're around, why are you there? If you don't like the job that you're at, why are you there? You want to build a business, why haven't you started? What kind of business? Have you broke down that business plan? Me and Julio was in Chicago, in Dallas not too long ago. Met a young man in the parking lot. Said he was going to college for business school. Awesome. What kind of business do you want to start? Oh, I don't know. Do you have a business plan already laid out? Well, what do you mean? You're going to need a business. You're going to need electricity. You're going to need a location. What kind of equipment? How many people? All of that stuff. What is your payroll going to be? How much are you going to be charging? Things like that. When you want a business plan, are you breaking it down all the way like you do your vacation? Because you know where you're going for vacation. You talk about it months in advance. You know the excursions you're going to take. You know what restaurants you want to try out because you've already been researching, checking. Oh, these got cool restaurants over here. Let's go try this one while we're there. Let's go do this over there. Oh, zip lining over here on this island. Go hanging out with the stingrays over in British Virgin Islands. Let's go play, whatever. You've already envisioned that vacation months in advance. Now, I want you to envision your day-to-day that well. Put that much energy to that much thought process to that, and align yourself with that. And that's all you need to do. Just align yourself with what you want. Focus on your day, plan your day, and rock it out. That's it. Have a good day. It's a great day. Go ahead, brother. Oh, Miss Jen's got her hand up. Let's see. Go ahead, Jen.
Yeah, I'll try and be quick so Julio can take the floor. I'm excited. One thing that helps, this is kind of morbid. Okay, this is going to be a little bit morbid, but one thing that really I find helps, especially when you're trying to keep yourself on track, and it's hard, right? We're constantly battling our brains, and our brains will tell us to like chill or go watch Netflix or, because the brain wants instant gratification. It wants it now. Yeah. If you go and talk to people, like I'm sure we all have a friend who passed away, right? Or we all have parents who died, or we all have grandparents that passed away. One thing that's really motivating is if you go and talk to people, go hang out in the hospital, go hang out with people that are dying, and they're going to tell you what they regret. They're going to tell you what they wish they would have done. They're going to look at you and go do this, go do that. And you know why? Because time isn't always on our side, right? So it's funny because if you look at everybody, and we're all aging, right? Like some of us are younger, some of us are more experienced in life, but where did it go? Where did it go? And where's the next 20, 30 years going to go? It's going to be gone like that, right? So today, I just really want to reiterate, I think there's such sense of urgency in, like Thomas said, you plan your vacation, you go and plan what you're going to do on Friday night to a T, to like what you're going to order in the restaurant before you even show up. But then you don't think about the stuff that really matters. Are you setting your family up? Are you setting yourself up? Are you happy? Are you treating your temple well? And I'm asking myself that. I'm not trying to be all like preachy on here. I'm asking myself that too. It's important.
Definitely. Major importance. Go ahead, brother.
Said it right there, man. Julio has nothing to say. That's a mic drop moment. Bam. No, I'm just joking.
No,
Thomas,
keep it light, man. I'm looking forward to it.
You talked about frequency. So my question to everybody here this morning, or anybody watching the replay, or recording is, do you have a bunch of interference that you're not able to get a proper connection? You're not getting those life downloads that it wants to hand out to you because you have all this interference going on. That's our lives. There's so much going on that people don't know how to calm their hearts and calm their spirits, relax their thought process. We can't help anybody else if we first haven't learned what it is to help ourselves, to prepare ourselves. We can't speak to something if we're not first practicing it ourselves. And that itself, it makes us a hypocrite. You have to practice what you preach. You have to practice what you're speaking. It's a lifestyle. It's not a, hey, it's one thing, one this, one that, whatever. Let's use, Jenn referenced our body being the temple. It is. I've spoken about it so many different times, it's not even funny in the last year. Your eyes and your ears are the windows to your soul. So what is the thing that you're imparting into yourself every single day? I'm going to put this in here, whoop, right in my ear. I'm going to put this in here, right in my eyes. I don't know what you're looking at, person, But whatever it is that you're looking at, that is something that's being imparted into your brain, into your thought process, into your heart, and into your spirit. The things that you listen to works the exact same way. So garbage in, garbage out. Well, why do I continue to speak so negatively? Well, what are you subjecting yourself to on a regular basis? Are you sitting there watching, these are the days of our lives? You know, there's always a love twist. There's always somebody getting killed. There's always somebody in the hospital. There's all this drama going on. Is that's what your life consists of? No wonder why you have a negative frame of mind, a negative way of thinking, a negative way of processing where you get no clarity. There's too much interference going on. You can't tap into the frequency that was designed specifically for you. Just have too much stuff coming at you. You're open to everything. Hey, I want to receive it all. Do you really? Do you really? You can't receive everything the world is throwing at you, everything people are putting on your plate. A building structure can only manage a certain amount of weight. That was based off of design. So your brain, your body, your heart, your spirit, who you are, how much weight can you bear on your shoulders? I'm 6 foot tall, damn near 300 pounds. I could pick up any one of you guys and run with you with ease.
Bring it.
You think I could do that with 2 people? You think I could do that with 3 people? I cannot. I cannot, because this body, this temple was only made to bear so much. Be mindful of that. You can't take up on somebody else's crap if you first haven't, managed your own, dealt with your own. That's an honorable heart, an honorable position. But how can you process for yourself, let alone process for somebody else? That's a reality, man. You can get that perfect flow, the perfect alignment, everything going. But it starts within yourself. It starts within who you are. The things that you are constantly putting in your mind, the story that you're telling yourself, the things that you're reading, the things that you're embarking on. Think of the concept that your body is the temple, period. For a second, let's use our cell phones to give you a different analogy. Let's use our cell phones. Our cell phones, if Thomas were to text me right now, I would get that message. But would I get that message if I didn't have any battery life on my cell phone? No. Well, whatever the source is that you connect to, because I can't tell you about, what you believe, but my belief tells me the more that I connect to my source, the more I'm in tune, the more I position myself to receive, the more I'm able to drown out all the drama, the negative frequencies, that dial, you're like, and then you get to the proper frequency and you hear, welcome to blah, 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 whatever. Man, you're like, all right, I got it. Perfect. Don't move that dial, because you're perfectly in tune. You could hear. There's clarity. You could see. If you went off-roading and you're driving in a car and all this dirt and all these bugs and all this stuff went on your windshield, wouldn't you call that obstruction of vision? You can't see where you're going. You can't see the next thing that's in front of you. There's too much. I could do this till I'm blue in the face, but it's like eventually I'm gonna hit something. Why? Because at one point in time I might be blindfolded. I'm gonna not see something coming. Why? I wasn't in tune. I'm trying to worry about and be concerned with all these other things going on. Be in tune with yourself. Anything and everything that you already need is inside of you. You tap into the frequency that you're called to tap into, and it brings about clarity. You are the answer to all of your problems. That's a reality. The spirit that's inside of you can guide you, can lead you. Pay attention to what you hear. Pay attention to what you see. Pay attention to what you feel. Pay attention to the spirit that is leading you and guiding you day in and day out. Well, I don't have a spirit. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It's the intuition. It's the thing that's already built into your genome, your DNA, that tells you right from wrong. Be in tune with you. That's where the clarity comes from. That's where the downloads come from. Drown out all the drama. Drown out all the frequencies that aren't in alignment with who you are. You know what you want, and if you don't know what you want, I challenge you today. Grab a pen and paper. Write it down. Start thinking about it. Examine yourself. Think of what What ways you need to clean house within your mind, within your heart, within your body, within your spirit? What ways can you dial in and tap into the frequency that you're supposed to be dialed into? You know, we only get one opportunity at this. If you're given another day, you're considered to be blessed. You know, that's the proper perspective. You know what? I could do it all. Why? I was given another day, so there must be a reason why I was given another day. That's perspective, my friends.
Boom.
Perspective. Oh man, I love you guys, man. But that's where it's at, man. You got to be in tune, man. Drown out the noise, man. There's so much going around us. There's so much always. It don't matter if you're in the city or you're in the country, like Thomas. There's always so much. But what are you allowing? What are you allowing? What are you receiving? You receiving trash? Then you're gonna get trash. You're gonna produce trash. You receive the good things that are in alignment. Can't go wrong, man.
And one of the things that I found, what are you speaking to yourself? Because if you're speaking illness over you in the morning, of I'm aching, I have this pain, I'm overweight, I got gray hair, look at the wrinkles, look, you've done nothing to inspire your own universe to want to do more for you. So it's going to bring more wrinkles. Hey, that's what you're expecting. That's what you keep speaking. You know, I speak of having a better body. I speak of having no more pains. I speak of greatness within my life every day because that's my frequency level. You know, when we was having a conversation earlier or whatever, talking about connecting from the heart to the brain. This connection is very powerful. And that is where I was going straight from here speaking and having the knee-jerk reaction like I was talking. But once I started bringing it from the heart and then up with that feeling, I was putting myself within that alignment first, thinking of myself, of the higher power, of how was he seeing me right now to speak to this person. Am I going to do it with uplift or I'm going to break them down? I want everybody to have that higher frequency level. I want everybody to have the success that they want within their life. I want everybody to have greatness within them, their own thought processes all day long, not just for 30 minutes while you're in here with us, but taking this energy that you heard from in here this morning, the inspiration that you heard from Julio and Jenn and myself, and being able to take that within your day all day. And then you wrap up your evening, and you're laying your head on the pillow, and you're saying, I feel good about what I was able to accomplish for me and my life today that made me feel better. And then you're going to wake up with that same energy in the morning because you went to bed with that same process. And then each day you're going to put this into a new habit. And you'll start doing this for just 30 days and watch things start shifting within your life. Watch the energies that you're putting off to yourself start changing. And it's like, wow, now I'm talking better to myself. Oh, now I'm treating my temple a little bit better. Now I'm eating better. Oh, now I'm doing a little bit of exercise that I really didn't even notice I wasn't doing before. Why? Because you can feel it in those areas that you hadn't been using. Because I promise you, you go do just one little exercise or one little movement of cleaning the house, raking leaves in the yard, whatever it was you did to get in tune today. Me, I like playing in the yard. Why? Because I'm in tune with Mother Nature to where I can go out and play in the dirt and be thankful for it. And I can go rake leaves and trim up the grass, whatever it is. And, now I'm using my physical body to rake these leaves. Now I'm keeping me fit. And I didn't have to go to a gym. I'm not a gym person. I'm a little man. So it's not like I need to go in there and pump iron. Would I look a little bit better? Yeah, but I like my toneness that I have. I'm happy with me right now. I'm happy with where I am at. Are you happy where your feet are standing today? Are you happy with everything that you are putting out energy-wise today? Then I challenge you. Start putting some better energy to yourself, better thought process to yourself, better words to yourself. You start putting that right there, and it didn't cost you a damn thing.
All things are possible to those that believe. So if you believe and you begin to speak that things aren't possible, then they will never be. Because you don't believe that all things are possible. You believe, that's what transpires. That's what you see. that's what you manifest.
And hang out with those people. Make it a priority to surround yourself with people that have that mentality. You know, I'm not saying that like when people are like, I'm having a bad, oh, forget about you. No, because you got to be supportive, right? But look at your circle, and are these people in your circle good for you? Or are you better off really just being alone or with your family and your dog? Think about it. That's what I choose sometimes. You guys know where I live, or for 2 more days. But sorry, excuse me. But I mean, there's a lot of people out here, a lot of people, but you pick and choose who you let in your circle, if that makes sense, for your own sanity and for your own health.
Yes. And sometimes you live vicariously through others because they might be a little off tilt and you're not. So you like watching their craziness sometimes, but that's okay. Everybody has their own little bit of crazy. I promise you. Everybody has their own little bit of love. Everybody has their own little bit of talent that is hidden
Plus then
within.
you spend time getting to know people. Like that's the thing is like, you spend your time getting to know people and you pick up on certain things and you learn to admire. And I always find that it's good to observe and see where you see the type of people that are in your tribe. Right. Guys, I just wanted to say really quick, Carly and Allie are having their thing today in Kelowna and I'm going there. If you guys know them or Todd or Jeff, or you want a picture or something, let me know. Right. Because they have their webinar in the back, but I'm going to talk to Todd and mastermind and figure out for our vision. And because I know a lot of people in this circle, we all have a similar vision going forward. Right. So it's exciting. Sorry, Thomas. I'm all over.
It's all good. And she is kind of like I call it the batshit crazy sometimes, because she'll be on one thought right here and then she goes off into another and then she's over there. She has so many ideas and creative things going on within her life. And then she is bringing them all together, because that's what we was doing with so many thought processes. And now we're starting to bring them into a better alignment with that better focus.
It's because it's a lifestyle. That's why. That's the reason why. Like, you can't just practice the things we tell you for 30 days. You know, you could, and it might prove to be effective, but if you don't go to 31 and then to 90 days, and then as of who you are, then it doesn't become part of your practice and lifestyle. That's
yeah,
why
it's funny when people are like, my mindset's in check. It's like, no, it's not. Your mindset, you continuously do.
Continuously do. Continuously evolving. That, man made the clock, but yet we really don't have a clock. You got something, you got a feeling, you got an inspiration. I don't care what time it was or whatever it is, get up, do it, write it down, because if it's downloading, like Julio said earlier, and they're coming to you, write down those creative ideas. Because see, we all got in that mindset of life because we have been tuned up by man to be programmed from school, from kindergarten. You got to be at school at this time. You got lunch at this time. You got to break at this time. You get out of school at this time. You actually can go live these few hours out of school. And then when you get out of school, then you go to college, and it's the same thing. You got to be at this class at this time. You got to do this at this time. And then you go to work after that. Then what is it? You got to be at the job site at this time. You got to be off at lunch at this time. You get breaks at this time. That type of deal, right? Within here as entrepreneurs, we don't have that type of schedule. We have, when it grabs us, we move, we take action. We feel it, an opportunity arises. What do? We take action. We listen to and see it and what's going on, and listen to those that are having success in it. And then we take action with it. Because if that is something that you are desiring within your life, go for it. Move on it. Make it happen. The universe is just sitting there waiting. Opportunities after opportunities after opportunities surround us all every day. It's what you do with it that matters. Or if you make anything happen with it, that matters. What kind of energy are you putting out, and what kind of things do you want? You attract it all the time, saying, like Julio said, I want it all. Well, the universe will start going to give you a little bit here and there. And then all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh, what is that, Bruce Almighty? I can't handle it all. Yes, you will be that same person. You can't. So it is given to you in the time frame that you are able to receive it, that you can put it all within balance between your love life, between your career life, between your financial life, between your kids relationship and your family relationship, your communications, your physical side, once you get into alignment with that you're desiring, the rest will come. It'll flow. It's been a great day within here to co-create. I'll ask Miss Jenn and Julio if they have anything else before we wrap up. No? Good, Julio? All right. We're going to wrap this one up today, guys. Miss Shannon is out shopping today, and we appreciate her every day for coming in here. Brother Ryan, we thank you for sending out the new pictures that you have given for this new community on the YouTube uploads. And Miss Crystal has a house full of kids today that are all still sleeping. So we thank everybody that comes in here and gives the love with us all every day, and to hang out with us and to share this knowledge that we are able to possess and share. Go out and have an awesome day, guys. Love and appreciate you all.